Hey, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Candles, and today we're going to be making coconut and mangoes cold processed soap. I'm starting here with shea butter, mango butter, olive oil, and coconut oil. I've already, weighed it out to what it's supposed to be. When making my soap recipes, I like to use Brambleberry. They have a lye calculator I've used for years. It has never failed me. I try to use a scale that measures in ounces and also grams, pounds. And right here, you see me preparing my lye water. Contrary to popular belief, there is no chemically proven way to make any soap without having lye. I know a lot of people have believed that things or their soap is lye free. I'm not sure what processes they do afterwards. I do know that even down to soaps in stores, it starts originally from having your lye and your oils or your fats combined. So that's what was happening back in the day. They were using beef tallow or lard from swine or whatever, and they would use those to mix with the cottage ash, and that's your lye, and then a certain amount of whatever they had, water or whatever, cream or whatever else they had as their liquid, and that's how soap was made. Okay, and that's why they could make it in these big containers or whatever, these big what's those pots everybody loves, those black pot cast irons. You see what I'm saying? They had to use things that wouldn't melt under the heat of the acid slash lye. Well, anyway, let's move on. This is one of my new favorite colors. I ordered this the other day. I want to say I had it some years ago, but getting back into the habit, I'm ordering things that I used to have. And this I thought was close, but I think it's actually it. I'm in love with it. I think it's called Flaming Orange or something like that. I'm not looking at it right now. I'll make sure I link it below the video. And this is me just melting down my oils. I'm not using any animal fats. As you can see, I chose to use butters and oils. Okay, I'm going to end up putting these oils to the side as they continue to go ahead and melt down. What's happening here is I'm checking the temperature of that lye water mixture. And again, the lye is so hot that you see it melt the ice. I like to use that. It gets me to a cooler point quicker because you have to let the temperature of that lye come down before you can mix it with anything. Okay, I like to mix my oils and my lye usually when they're about 10 degrees apart or somewhere in there, maybe 5. It all depends. Got my mold out because it's going to start moving quickly. As you see, I use no stick blender. Usually when I'm making butters, cocoa butter, shea butter, mango butter, any butter as my base for moisturization, if I use a lot of it, I don't even use I don't use any electrical device to help me mix, because what that can have, that can cause, excuse me, and I'm not going to re-record it. What that can cause is it can cause the batter to thicken up too quick and I won't be able to pour it. I'm going to predict that I think that is going to happen here. Sometimes once you add your fragrance oil, again, it moves even faster. I'm a little bit prepared, but I think it's going to do it to me here. I could have felt the thickness here when I was stirring. But sometimes it's just, you got to move quick. It's nothing you can do. Once it gets thick, it's thick. So I try to keep everything at a pourable, at a liquefied enough state that I could work with it. Okay, I'm just still making sure everything is incorporated because, again, I'm not using a stick blender, so I got to make sure it's really incorporated. Here's the fragrance that we're going to use. I realize I like this company called Plant Guru. That's me pouring out the measured amounts of oil that I need. Fragrance oil, rather. But that's where the fragrance is. And like I said, I just got to move carefully because I'm using mostly shea butter and mango butter as the base here. So you just, see, you can, oh, wow, yeah. See, as I'm doing my voiceover, see how quick it happened? It just, you don't want it to happen, but it can happen. I call it the soap lockup, and I hate when I get soap lockup. Like, it just switches to like a solid so quick. But as you can see, though, I'm getting it. It's not the speed. I really am getting it. I've had this happen before. Nothing's wrong with my soap quality. It's just a matter of, can I get it in my molds? I'll probably have some bubbles. You know, we'll know when I unmold it. I'm going to unmold it for everybody. But, oh, yeah, all of this speed isn't just the speeding up the camera. I really was moving. Because you don't want to lose your batch. And trust me, it's going to get solid pretty quick. It's hot. And so yeah, it's doing its thing. Okay, now I'm starting over on another batch. I used the soap calculator from Brambleberry. And what happened is now I'm getting ready to make the icing. The reason I didn't do it all at the same time, as you can see, is my first time using this fragrance. I'm not sure how it was going to react. I knew it was soap safe, but I wasn't sure how it would make my batter react. So I'm glad that I chose to do it twice, 2 separate batches. Here we go. I'm just sitting here letting it thicken up. What I did with this bag, guys, is I put gold flecks and gold oil inside of it. And I think it's going to cause a cute effect that'll be inside the soap as you get down to the middle of the soap. So this is me just making sure I get my my soap batter for the icing thick enough to be able to pipe. And it's going to go into that piping bag, guys. That's just about to happen. You see it getting thick. It's doing its thing. Now, I do wish I had the blender simply to smooth it just a little bit more. I like that creamy effect, but right here, it is fine. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And over there, you can see my misbehaving bottoms of these soaps. But I think I'm going to still be okay. I'm just still messing with it to make sure I get it nice, incorporated, and it's thickening up right before your eyes. I do have the time kind of sped up, but sometimes it's worth it to take your time. Trying to speed up might have made it not even pliable enough to work with. To see the soap result, click the link and watch the video in its entirety on Chrissy's Candles Facebook page.